So you said God is definitely not real.
I'm hedging my bets.
A lot of people say they don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of atheists say they don't believe because it hasn't been proven. But you're saying it's definitely not real.
Cool, because we can explain a great many things in the world through evolution and through science. It is quite evidently true. And the things we can't explain, we can rationalize. But the idea that there is someone in the sky that has designed everything is quite blatantly not true. It doesn't make any sense. And so, I think the rational conclusion is to accept that.
What are your thoughts on that, Swazi?
I think I know it to be true because I know what I experienced in that shop. And I know the pain of being exposed and the grace of like, oh my gosh, I didn't deserve for that shopkeeper to say, go. So when you're like, oh, there's not a God in the sky, actually, he became human. And so what I loved about it was like, okay, well, if I want to get to know God, there is someone who is saying he is God. What does he have to say? And if someone really did die and rise again, then my life has to be like, what's he got to say? And the fact that people would give up all of their lives, they saw something worth following him right to the end of being boiled alive or crucified upside down. But even astrology-wise, when it says he died and the sky went dark.
Eclipse.
There is also science, I believe, to say on that day, they dated it to the day he died and all of it went dark. So I don't ever see something as like, I just find that truth being later found out is always true. Whether or not we find it out today or tomorrow or in eternity, it'll always be true.
So Francesca, would you see that as just an eclipse, a coincidence that it happened?
I'm all for it. We woke up with Christ in Christ codes, and he talks about the eclipse, this eclipse, and the sky went dark, and they pierced Jesus' side, and all of that is historical, and how we can work with that as faith. Astrologically it makes sense. Astrology is just as part of it in the same way that the three kings, they're following a star. That was astrology, and a lot of religions began with astrology. I understand the Christian experience. I was raised Catholic. I am Catholic. Although they probably wouldn't have me as an astrologer because sometimes the priests are not so into it. But all the religions, it's the great mystery, isn't it? That there's love, but we humanize things, and we do have culture, and we do change the shape of faith and religion according to culture, and then when humans get involved, they start corrupting things. But when you strip back, I think faith and religion and ritual and sort of honoring energy, they are all working towards the same God. He's just multilingual.